Michelle, and today I'm going to be doing my January favorites for you. And I'm actually so excited because I haven't done a favorites video in so long. I think I haven't done one since my October favorites video. So I have collected a lot of favorites to share with you guys, and I'm really excited about it, so why don't we just get started? So I'm going to start off with my beauty favorites like I usually do, and my first beauty favorite is the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes eyeshadow palette. And if you watched Aline and I's Christmas haul video, you would know that Aline gave this to me for Christmas. It was one of the gifts she gave me. And this palette, you guys, is so freaking beautiful. The colors are just very, very feminine. There's a lot of pinks and nudes and shimmery colors, and I'm just all about these shades. They're just so, so beautiful. I really love Voulez-Vous and Garter Belt. It's the gray and purpley color. I really love these two shades for blending in my crease. It makes for a really pretty cooler toned eye look, and it's surprisingly very wearable. You wouldn't think that about purple and gray, but they come out pretty neutral, which I really like. My second beauty favorite is a makeup sponge, and this isn't the actual Beauty Blender one, it's just a knockoff one, but I received this for Christmas from my aunt, and I absolutely love doing my foundation with this makeup sponge. I hadn't ever tried using a sponge before, and it just makes for your whole foundation to just look very even, very natural, and just beautiful, and it really just like blends it into your pores and makes your face look super flawless but not cakey. So I really love using a makeup sponge to put on foundation, and I'll definitely have to try the actual Beauty Blender to see how it compares with this one, because so far I've been really loving this one. It's really gross right now, so sorry about that, but what you gonna do? My third beauty favorite is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle, oh, it has a hair on it, the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Color Hair Mask. This is such an affordable hair mask. It's about like $2 or $3, I think, and for the price, you really cannot beat it. It's super cheap. It smells delicious, like super tropical and fruity and fresh. I wouldn't say that this is the most moisturizing hair mask you buy, obviously, because it's like $2 or $3, but it does work really well in making your hair really soft and smooth, and I just use it kind of like a conditioner. I use it alongside my purple conditioner. I put on the purple conditioner first, and then I use this on top, and I just leave it in for like 3 or 4 minutes, or maybe even 5. And it just makes your hair really, really silky, and it also helps in detangling it, I find. And now onto fashion favorites. My first fashion favorite is, of course, my Kate Spade purse. And I could not mention this month because I have been not shutting up about this bag. I love it. I've been taking it everywhere I go. It's just perfect. I'm in love with it. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I already talked about it in greater detail in my what's in my bag video, so I'll link that down below if you want to go check that out, where I talk about just like everything to do with this bag. So definitely go check that out if you're curious to see like what kind of bag it is and what's inside. So yeah, but been loving this bag this month. My second fashion favorite are these gloves, and they are just so cute, so classy. They are actually of the UGG brand, which was really exciting. So they're really good quality. They're super cozy on the inside, and they're really good for driving because since they're leather, they won't slip and slide on the wheel, and I just really like them, especially because it gets super cold here where I live. So gloves are definitely a must, and these go with every outfit and also look super classy and super chic. They remind me of something that I would wear if I went to like New York or a really big city and just like walked around with a big fancy coat and big sunglasses and all my shopping bags all around. As for music favorites of the month, there is one song that has stuck out for me this month. I have just been loving Home to Mama by Justin Bieber and Cody Simpson. I have just been all about that song lately. It's just very happy, very romantic, and just great in every single way. I don't know what it is. I just really love this song. It has kind of like a John Mayer essence about it that I just really, really love. And yeah, I've just been loving that song this month. For favorite TV show, this was just super, super easy. It has hands down been Friends this month, and you might think I'm just the run-of-the-mill random person that just started watching Friends when they found out it was on Netflix, but no, my friends, I first started watching Friends when me and Aline were so little that we would still take baths together, and we used to watch it from the bathroom, we could see into my mom's bedroom, and her TV was kind of on an angle so that we could watch it, and our mom was watching Friends, and I told Aline that it was Rugrats all grown up in like real live action, like with real actors or whatever you call it, and she believed me. And if you think about it, it actually makes a lot of sense. All the characters line up perfectly, and for a child to come up with that theory is just quite clever, I find. But the point of that story is that I have been a fan of Friends since then, and Aline and I actually own all of the seasons on DVD. But now that it's on Netflix, I find that it's very accessible, so that's how I started watching it again. I've just been rewatching it constantly. I cannot stop. For favorite movies this month, I have two. The first is The Other Woman, and I love that movie. I first watched it on a plane with Aline when we came back from Chile, and we didn't really like it the first time that we watched it. We were just kind of like, it's not that great. But then we watched it a second time coming home from Panama, and we loved it. I don't know what it was, but some movies sometimes require a second viewing to truly appreciate it. But we definitely did. It is so funny. I love all the actresses in it. They are just great. And we actually watched it again with our mom like a week ago, and we all really enjoyed it. And it's just a really just fun, comforting, funny movie, and it's just so good. And the second movie that is my favorite this month is The Bling Ring. Me and my friend Sophie watched it a couple of days ago. She introduced it to me, so thank you very much, Sophie, if you are watching. It's just really, really interesting. It's about all these kids that start robbing celebrities' houses, and it's just very fascinating. Sometimes it makes me feel a little bit ill because I'm such a good kid that like seeing them doing all these drugs and stealing everything makes me uncomfortable. It allows me to observe without participating, which I think is probably a good thing. It's just a very interesting and entertaining movie. If you haven't watched it yet, I definitely recommend it, but probably if you're a younger viewer, I would steer clear of that movie because it might be a little bit inappropriate for you, but it's really, really good and definitely been a favorite this month. And as for food favorites this month, I've really gotten into drinking tea, and I've never been like a huge tea enthusiast or anything, but throughout the colder months, I've really grown to love having a cup of tea, especially at night when I snuggle down and put on my Friends, and just drinking a cup of tea. There's nothing better. It's just like my happy place. But I've been especially loving chamomile tea, and then this Easy Now traditional medicinals relaxation tea. It's just really relaxing and just makes you feel really like cozy and relaxed and soothed before bed, and I really love it. For random favorites, I have been obsessed with this hot buttered rum Bath & Body Works candle, and it just smells so freaking delicious. It has been my favorite scent, I think, that I've tried so far from Bath & Body Works. It just smells so good. It smells like all caramelly and kind of like a little bit burnt and warm and just sweet, but not too overwhelmingly sweet. And Aline and I always talk about how this smells like butterbeer would taste. And if you don't know what butterbeer is, then get the heck off my channel. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding, that is a joke. You can stay. It is a Harry Potter reference. It is a beverage that they drink all the time in Harry Potter, and this is how it would smell. I'm telling you, I wish that I could try how this candle would taste in real life. Maybe that's how hot buttered rum tastes, but I highly doubt that. It's definitely butterbeer. So that's it for my January favorites, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below, whether it's just a random comment about the stuff that I showed you guys or your favorites of the month. I love talking to you guys so much. You guys are just so amazing, and I just love you guys so much. So definitely put a comment down there. I respond to everyone, and if I don't respond, it's probably because you don't have a reply button next to your name, so I'm sorry about that. Also, don't forget to follow me and Aline on all of our social media. I always link those down below in the description box. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Pinterest. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and of course, don't forget to subscribe!